Hello everyone, welcome to Mype News. Mype News, as you all know, is a channel that gives you the summary of the very important news event that happened during the day. It could be political news, it could be academic, it could be economical news, it could be sport news, entertainment news, and even world news. And trust me, we have lots of interesting headlines for you today. We have the headline of FG promising to end secret ownership of companies in Nigeria. We also have the story of a rapist who slept off shortly after raping a lady. Nobody did that. We also have the story of a landlord who gave a quick notice to his tenant, telling him that he can no longer tolerate his act of prostitution in the compound. I also have the story of BBN Cross narrating why he was arrested in South Africa. Thank you so much for coming back to the channel. Please, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do well to subscribe to the channel and also to like this video. You can also feel free to share this video on your various social media handles. So we'll begin with the first news for today. FG promises to end secret ownership of companies in Nigeria. The federal government, through the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Mrs. Zainab Ahmed, has promised to end the secret ownership of companies in the country, saying that secrecy encourages money laundering and corruption. The minister, who was represented by Minister of State, Budget and National Planning, Prince Clem Agba, stated this on Monday during an official launch of Opening Extractives in Nigeria, held in Abuja. Opening Extractives is a 5-year program by Global Extractive Industry Transparency Initiative aimed at supporting 13 countries to implement reforms to disclose the ownership of extractive companies. She said, knowing the real owners of the companies that bid for, invest in, and operate Nigeria's extractive assets has practical implications for the economic growth, fiscal security, and human development in our country. The federal government is aware and conceives that anonymous companies remain the major obstacle in the fight against money laundering and corruption. Government believes that access to quality beneficial ownership information and data has the capacity to strengthen accountability and transparency, which will invariably improve governance of the energy and mining revenue, support businesses, curtail corruption, stop illicit financial flows, and help fight insecurity. Well, this is a nice move from the federal government. Well, they promise. And move on to the next news for the day. Rapist sleeps off after raping a lady. Rapist sleeps off after raping a lady. It's been reported that a 34-year-old man with the name Ayuba Dafo has been arrested by the Delta State Police Command after he was accused of raping a lady. According to the 25-year-old lady, she was ambushed by the suspect by 8 p.m. along Amagiya Road, Sapele, and dragged to his room, where he raped her while threatening her with a locally made gun. However, luck ran out of him after his drunkenness made him slip off immediately he finished the act. The lady quickly used the opportunity to report to the Sapele Divisional Police Station. A locally cut-to-size gun and a live cartridge were recovered from him. Nobody should be this after raping the lady he slept on. Nice one. I'll move on to the next news for today. Your act of prostitution can no longer be tolerated. Landlord issues quick notice to tenant. A Nigerian landlord has voiced out its anger towards a male tenant who is not just owning but also in the habit of bringing in different ladies into his compound. In the quick notice, which has gone viral, the landlord stated that the male tenant had been warned to desist from such acts, but he never took the warning seriously. The letter reads, to Babajide, quick notice. Your tenancy agreement expired November 30, 2021 and will not be renewed. Your act of prostitution, in which several girls are brought to the apartment currently occupied by you, can no longer be accepted. Several warnings have been handed over to desist from your indiscriminately sexual activity but to no avail. You are hereby given to the end of November to vacate the apartment currently occupied by you. Thanks. Signed, Landlord, 27th 9th 2021. It's a funny one. Okay. Good notice. Okay, we'll move on to the last news for today. Why I was arrested in South Africa, BBN star Cross explains. Former BBN housemate Ikechukwu Cross, popularly known as Cross, has been arrested by the South African police for violating a curfew. The Shine Your Eye housemate revealed that his ignorance to an imposed curfew got him arrested, adding that he had to lie to them that he has a South African name, which is Siyabonga. Albeit, the BBN star has been released. Taking to his social media handle, the BBN star narrated a event. He said, "So South Africa, I got stopped by your police. Apparently, there is a curfew. They took me to their office. So guys, I tell them say I get South African name called Siyabonga and my first time in South Africa, and they smiled and think they won't let us go. And I think they won't let us go. Omo japa japa, my bed they call me. Guys, thanks guys, we're free now. Love." Oh, that's nice. Well, this brings us to the end of the news for today. Thank you so much for coming back to this channel, and please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do well to do so before leaving the channel today. And you can also feel free to share this video to your loved ones and your various social media handle. Thank you so much for coming back. We hope to see you again tomorrow, same time. Thank you.